What's up guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm gonna go through the team that I would build if I was gonna use my wildcard this week. Because I heard a lot of people are thinking about using their wildcards already. For me it's a bit too early to use my wildcard, but I'm gonna show the team that I would build if I was gonna use my wildcard this week. So in the goal I would keep Martinez. I already have him in my team. I think he's doing really good. He was the highest scoring goalkeeper. I'm not sure if he is the highest scoring goalkeeper again after yesterday's game. I haven't really checked, but it's between him and Pope. But he's doing really well, and he's a great goalkeeper. And Aston Villa has been doing pretty well defensively. I was really impressed by the game against Manchester City when they lost in the end, but they kept the clean sheet for a long time during the game and they played really well defensively. I think that he's really good, and Aston Villa has some good fixtures coming up as well. So I wouldn't really think too much about the goalkeeper position. Of course, you could go for Pope, for example, or Fabianski or someone else similar. But the goalkeeper, I'm pretty happy with having Martinez in the team. My main defense would be, I would double up on the City defense, because right now City are really good defensively. Hopefully that will continue throughout the season. I would go for Stones definitely as one of them, because he's the cheapest of the ones that actually seems to start every week. And then I would either go for Cancelo or Diaz. Diaz is more nailed on. He's probably going to get more minutes than Cancelo, even though I think Cancelo is going to get a lot of minutes as well. The reason why I go for Cancelo is because he plays more attacking. Recently he played in a midfielder role, and when you watch him play, he gets some chances. He does get into the box, does take shots. It's just a matter of time before he actually scores. So he was really close to scoring against Aston Villa. And also against Crystal Palace the game before. It's just a shame that he didn't score. So I think that he has potential to get more points than Diaz. But when Cancelo doesn't score, when it doesn't get the assist, Diaz usually gets more bonus points, because he just gets bonus points when they keep a clean sheet and win 1-0, 2-0, whatever. So Diaz is a safer option, but I think Cancelo has more potential. That's why I go for him. Koufal, my third option, really happy with him, cheap defender, West Ham, good defensively, he's also getting some attacking returns. I wouldn't really think too much about that position. I would go Koufal for sure. You could go Cresswell if you have some more cash to spend, because he takes some set pieces as well, but I would stick with Koufal. And my midfield, this might be a little bit controversial to some of you, because this is the reason why some of you are actually using your wildcard this week. And that's because you want to get rid of Salah, together with De Bruyne, of course, because he's injured. But I personally, I don't think you're going to panic and sell Salah just yet. They do have a tough game coming up against Tottenham, and I don't believe that Liverpool will do as well in that game. I think that Tottenham will definitely score that game. But Salah hasn't returned in 5 games, which is really poor, especially for a player that's 12.5 million. But I do expect him to start scoring soon again, and when he does, he's probably gonna get back into some sort of form, and it's really gonna hurt your team if you have sold him and people are still having him in their team, because he's still on penalties. He has the potential to be amazing, you know. So I wouldn't sell him just yet. I would have him, and then maybe when De Bruyne gets back, if Salah is still not good, if still out of form, I would just get De Bruyne back. But Fernandes, you should have him, of course. He is the best player in United, and he's also on penalties. I think that you should have Son. I think that Tottenham is having some good fixtures coming up, and I had made mistake before of selling Son and Kane, because people said the fixture was going to be bad, but they kept on scoring anyway. So I would definitely have Son, and I think against Liverpool, it says Sheffield United, but they actually play against Liverpool. I forgot to change that. But I think that Son, and it's also his price is 9.7, I think. But Son, I think that definitely he could score against Liverpool on counter-attack. And Barnes, I would definitely get a Leicester midfielder, because I think Leicester is looking really good right now. They're in really good form. People are arguing about getting Maddison over Barnes. But I believe that Barnes has more potential. If you watch him play, if you look at the underlying stats, he does get more shots, he does get into the box more, he does take shots from long range. I think that he has more potential to score. Maddison is a little bit more clinical maybe, and also has potential for more assists, and also takes more set pieces. But he has like exceeded his expected goals lately. So he's getting more points than he's expected to get, pretty much. While I think Barnes is pretty much, I think he's gonna in the long run get more points. That's why I would have it in my team, and it's a little bit cheaper as well. But Maddison is a great option if you want to go for Maddison as well. My attack would be Antonio, Kane, and Bamford. So as you can see right now, I would double up on Tottenham. You don't have to do that. You can also switch Son for Fernandes if you want to go for a double United. But there's not really any other player in that price bracket around Son that I would really go for, except for Rashford. You could also go cheaper and you can get someone else, but I do want to have Kane in my team. I think Kane out of Kane and Son is the most important because he seems to get bonus points every time he scores. He's also on penalties, and he also seems to be involved in pretty much every goal. So he would definitely be my team, and they have some good fixtures coming up, as I said. Bamford, I've been maybe a little bit disappointed with him recently, but he's good. He's a point merchant. Having him in your team, Antonio getting back from injury, coming back with a boom, pretty much, really, really good. And I would have a good defense, or a good bench, pretty much. Justin, Dallas, Gundogan, all them playing. Gundogan you can start if you want, especially at West Bromwich, you can definitely start him. You can bench Son, you can get someone else. But this is a team that I will get, pretty much. I would like to have a good bench because there are more double game weeks coming up, so I don't have to think about it too much in the future. But this is pretty much the team I would go for. This week I will captain Fernandes and vice captain Kane, because I think that Tottenham will score and Kane is probably going to be involved. Hope you like the team, and stick around for more videos in the future. Thank you for watching.